My voice is a little raspy, but we're gonna push through. All right, let's see. I was trying to flip the screen a little bit. Oh well. If you are joining me on TikTok, what's up? I'm April A. Carter, your certified expert relationship coach. YouTube, we are here. Head on over to TikTok so you can see the board the right way. True dating time frame. We are talking about what it actually takes, the time frame that it should take for you to go from dating, girlfriend to marriage and happily ever after. All right, let me get this board in the mix. What's up? What's up? What's up? Tap the screen, show me some love. Hello, hello, hello. You know, I can tap my own screen because don't nobody love you better than you do, right? All right, if you are with me on YouTube, show me some love. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up. Put it in the comments, do all the things. Where are you from? Where are you coming from? Where are you watching from? Maybe you at your homeboy's house, your homegirl's house. Maybe you are with your boo, y'all cuddled up, just both scrolling. What's up? I'm April A. Carter, certified expert relationship coach, and tonight we are talking about your dating time frame. It's important, right? I know I'm super dramatic, but it is important. Why? Because you don't have time to waste. Your time is the most valuable asset that you have, okay? Between that and your health, I mean, you are rich, right? So I want to make sure that you are not wasting your time dealing with men who don't value you, dealing with men who don't respect you, dealing with men who just want to date you until something better comes along, okay? And oh man, I'm messing up my put this water over here. Messing up my books there. Okay, the reason why I decided to talk about this tonight, guys, is because there's a lot of, talk going on about the breakup between Big Sean and Janae Aiko. I'm sorry that happened. But let me tell you something, girl. It always leaves clues. Your success or failure leaves clues, excuse me, unless it's something that, just comes out of the blue, out of the shop. So I want to tell you that your success leaves clues, right? So there's always something beforehand that happens that lets you know whether you're on the right track or not. And unfortunately for my girl, for my boo, I love her, Janae Aiko, she had those clues. What's up, y'all? Thank you for joining. We are talking about your dating time frame. And this came about because of the breakup between Janae Aiko and Big Sean. Now, I want to tell you something. Yes, she's heartbroken. Yes, the breakup happened to her. Yes, he wasted all of her time and all those years. But guess what? She was an active participant in that. So we're going to talk about your dating timeline and what you should do and how you need to have your hard stops, when, where, and how to exit. Okay? So let me put this on the board so y'all know who we talking about. Okay. So not last night, 2 days ago, we talked about your phases of dating. So I'm going to reiterate what your four phases of dating are. And this time, I'm going to actually give you the time frame. I'm going to give you the step-by-step time frame. What's up, YouTube? Thank you for being here. Show me some love. Tapping the screen. What's up, TikTok? Thank you for being here. Show me some love. Tapping the screen. Give me some hearts. Give me some likes. Make sure if you're on YouTube, subscribe, follow, share, comment, all the things they tell you to do. Okay? It's true. It really matters. If you are watching me on TikTok, make sure you head over to my YouTube channel and subscribe as well. It's at The Relationship Lady. Make sure you join there so that you can be the first to be alerted when there's anything coming up. All right. So the other day we talked about the four phases of dating, and this time nothing changes, right? So some nice big condo circle. Don't worry about that. I don't have a circumference with me. All right. So it's kind of a big circle. The four phases of dating. So in order for you to understand and have your strategy, you need to understand and have your strategy, right? Because sometimes you're getting locked into relationships that don't serve you. You're getting locked into relationships where you're just going along, going with the flow. And everything is not meant for you to go with the flow, right? When you are dating somebody, yes, you want to be cool, you want to be easy, but at the end of the day, they are on your timeline because dating is all about you. Dating is about who you choose, why you choose them, and why you stay in the relationship with that person. Do you understand? If you understand that, tap the screen, show me some love. TikTok, Tap the screen, show me some love. YouTube, put in the comments. Understand, understand, understand. Thank you for being here. What's up, Mario? What's up, Mario? All right, we got Mario with me. Thank you for being here on TikTok with me. Thank you for being here on YouTube with me. So let's talk about how everything is in your control. Everything is in your control. There's nothing that is outside of your control in regards to relationships, outside of the way the other person acts. But you are going to be proactive, not reactive, okay? When you are proactive, that means that you are in charge. That means that you make decisions and you take those steps before somebody tells you what those steps are going to be or before you have to follow them, right? So what I mean by that is that, hey y'all, thank you for joining. What I mean, tap the screen, show me some love. Tap the screen, show me some love. What I mean by that is you are the deciding factor. You get to say, hey, this is how long I want to date. You get to say this, and you don't tell them this right up front. You already know before you're going into the relationship. You already know when your hard stop is. You already know that at the end of the day, he only got X amount of time before you gather your belongings. Y'all remember the cartoons from back in the day? They gather their belongings, put it on a stick, and then that's you. That's what you get to decide. So, four phases of dating. We're going to break this down. We have, and I don't know what's going on with my markers, so this is not a good one. I need something. Okay, I need to throw that out. All right, this is much better. All right, your four phases of dating. We have phase one, and then we got phase two. We got phase three. Can y'all see okay? We got phase three. Then we have phase four. Each one of these phases comes with a particular time frame. Now, phase one, and this is your strategy, guys. And when I say guys, I really mean ladies. I'm talking to the ladies. Ladies, you have the power. It's all about you. Dating is about who you choose, why you choose them, and why you stay in the relationship with that person. What's up, y'all? Show me some love. Where are y'all from? I'm from the BS, living in Florida. I love it. I love it. I'm not living in Florida. Used to live in Florida. Now I'm in Charlotte, the Queen City. Okay, so phase one is going to be your pre-dating. If you are with me on YouTube, head over to TikTok so that you can see the screen the right way. And my N sometimes comes out like W. But pre-dating. Pre-dating, guys, is all about you. Pre-dating is when you are doing the work. Pre-dating is all the self-reflection, understanding what type of person you want to date, understanding why you want to date that type of person, making sure that you are healed from your past relationships. Because if you are not healed from your previous relationships, guess what? You will continue to date men who don't value you. You will continue to date men who don't respect you. And that's all going to happen in your pre-dating phase. This has nothing to do with the dude. Fellas, if you're with me, this has nothing to do with the ladies. This is all about you. Pre-dating is all about you. Pre-dating is understanding the type of woman that you are and why you are looking for the type of man that you are wanting to date and intertwine with. It's all about understanding your past relationship history. Because guess what? If you don't learn from your mistakes, you'll continue to make those same mistakes. Okay? When you do not learn from your mistakes, and I don't care even if it's, outside of the relationship realm, let's talk about just relationships with your friends, family. You'll continue to make those same mistakes. Think about it. Even at on job interviews, if you don't learn from your past if you don't learn from your past interviews where you went wrong and what you need to do to fix it, you're gonna keep making those same mistakes on your job interviews. All right, now I'm gonna move this camera back a little bit so you can see. What's up, y'all? Thank you for joining. Okay, so you'll continue to learn from your past relationship mistakes. So I want you to do that self-reflection. I want you to be healed. And you're also in pre-dating, you're also going to determine the reasons why you chose the person that you chose. And that's part of the self-reflection. Why did you choose that last person? Why did you choose your last few people? Why did you choose them? Okay? And that goes back into dating is all about you. Remember that. It's not about the guy. It's never about the guy. It's about you. Who you choose, the man, why you chose that man, and then lastly, why you stay in a relationship with that man. Why is this important? Because you are important. You are the most valuable player in this earth, on this planet. Okay? You are. Everybody right here on YouTube, follow me. You are. Everybody right here on TikTok, follow me. You are. Individually. It's not about the other person. It's never about the other person. Once you realize that, your dating outcomes will be better. Now, when you are doing the pre-dating, this has no time limit. No time limit. Why? Because you have to start dating when you are ready. This has no time limit. No time limit. It has no time limit, but girl, guess what? It's time for you to get back into dating. It's time. Do not waste decades saying that you want to be by yourself. Do not waste decades convincing yourself that you don't want love and companionship. It's like that Michael Jackson meme. Y'all remember that Michael Jackson meme? None of it's true. None of it's true. It's all ignorant. None of it's true. None of it's true. You know you want to date. You know you do. Stop it. Everybody deserves love and companionship. If you want to date, type date in the comments. Put date in the comments. Date, date, date. You want a companionship? Put companionship in the comments. You want all those things. Can y'all see the board okay? You know, I'm working it out over here. I'm trying to do the best I can with what I got, okay? All right, let me take a quick sip. All right. So, when you are dating, your pre-dating phase, phase one, you don't have any time limit. You got to do the work to get the best output. I don't know if y'all can see the screen okay, but let me see. Let me try to move this back a little bit. I don't know. All right, all right, all right. Hold on, y'all. Let's see what we got. All right. You know what? At this point, it is what it is. Y'all will work it out on the back end. Okay, so now we have phase two. Phase two is dating. Phase two is like, okay, you back on the scene. You met somebody. You met a nice guy. Whether you met him on the app, whether you met him through a referral, whether you met him face to face in the supermarket, wherever you met this guy at, okay? Now you're dating. And it's important to understand that when you are dating, girl, it's just dating. Keep your options open. You need to be dating at least 2 people. Keep your options open. Dating is not commitment. Okay? When you are dating somebody, that means you are getting to know that person. You are getting to invite him into your world just a little bit. He does not deserve full access to you. Okay? When you are in that dating phase, he does not deserve full access to you. Meaning that every time he calls, you do not need to answer. He doesn't deserve full access to you. Okay? When he questions you, asking you where you've been and what you've been, he doesn't get the full answer. You were busy, you were out, you had some errands. He doesn't need to get the play-by-play of your life. Why? Because you are dating. Now, mind you, I know some of y'all don't like dating more than one person at a time, but you got to, girl. You got to. Why? Because at the end of the day, dating is all about you. Because when you put all your eggs in one basket and that basket drops, now you got to pick it back up. You got to go find some more eggs to put in your basket or whatever. No, we are not doing that. What's up, y'all? Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. What's up? We got you on YouTube. I got you right here on TikTok. So, phase 2 is dating. Remember, when you are dating, it is just dating. This is not your man right here. In the dating phase, this is not your man. This is somebody you talking to. Y'all remember that? Oh, I'm talking to him. I'm kicking it with him. That's what that is in your phase 2 of dating. Now, with phase 2, guess what, girl? When you are dating somebody, this is only going to take 90 days. 90 days. 90 days, a.k.a. 3 months. Within that time frame, 90 days, 3 months, max 6 months. Max 6 months. It doesn't take all of that. Max 6 months. Okay, let me put max 6 months for those of y'all that are following along. Max 6 months. What do you think I'm going to say? I'm going to say it only takes a maximum of 6 months before you know, and that's too long. Whether or not, I'm going to say 90 to 30 days, but some of y'all move slow. Some of y'all might go on one date and talk, and then, you don't see him no more. But I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt and say maximum 6 months. But in your dating phase, it should only take you 3 months, 90 days to decide if this person is somebody you want to continue to see longer. If this person is somebody you want to be your man. Fellas, it should only take you 90 days to decide if this lady is somebody that you want to be your girl. Okay? And your girl means that now you guys is just you and him. Okay? It's you and her, all those things. What's up, y'all? Tap the screen, show me some love. Tap the screen, show me some love. So it's only going to take you 90 days. You guys are wasting, you ladies are wasting too much time on the BS in relationships. It doesn't take that long. Think about when you are, doing your job interviews or whatever. When you go on a job interview, let's say you get the job, this is going to be your job interview phase, right? Pre-dating, that's your job interview. Then guess what? You get the job. Now you're dating. And what do they give you? They give you 90 days. You're on that 90 days probation period. Same thing with your relationship. Stop making it difficult. Break it down in layman's terms for you so that you can understand. What's up, y'all? What's up? I got you right here on YouTube. I got my TikTok people right here. Tap in the chat. Show me some love. Give me some hearts. Show me some love. Give me some hearts. So this is going to be your dating interview phase, okay? You only have 90 days. He's only going to need 90 days. If within that 90-day time frame, 3-month time frame, you see that he is not somebody that, well, you know what, you see yourself with long term or want to commit to, or maybe you see there's some pink flags, and those pink flags are flags that you should see before they turn red. Once you see those pink flags, girl, you got to exit stage left. Like I tell my kid, I'm like, listen, if it's not looking right, get up out of there. And that applies to anything. If it's not looking right, get up out of there. You are the most important person in your life. Nobody is better than you. I repeat, nobody is better than you. Okay? So make sure that you understand that your time is valued. Your time is valued. Your time is of value. Your time is valuable. It's all value. Okay? So dating right here should take 90 days, aka 3 months, maximum 6 months. Why? Because every minute that person spends in your life is a minute that is taken away from somebody who was actually ready and willing and interested in being with you and knows that off rip. It doesn't take that long. At the end of the day, you should not be convincing somebody that you are the prize. When a man sees you and he dates you and he's into you, girl, he's going to know that you are the prize from the very beginning. You are the prize. You are the prize. So this right here is your 3-month time frame. Do not get played like Janae Aiko. Okay? She wasted valuable time. And I like to say, these mother effers like to steal your youth. They do. You may not realize it, right? Because let's say you're dating somebody who is the same age or whatever, but guess what? Your youth is still your youth, and you can't get that back. Especially if you are in your 20s, you cannot get that back. Ladies, if you are in your 30s, if you hit that 30 mark, if you're 32, 34, 35, girl, guess what? Do you realize that these are your best childbearing years? And at the age of 35, once you hit that 35 mark, what's up, y'all? Thank you for joining. Show me some love. Once you hit that 35 mark, do you understand that you are considered geriatric when it comes to pregnancy? That means you are OB. You are old. Okay? Listen, I don't want your childbearing years to be gone. I don't want you to have any regrets. That's why for ladies, women, your time is of the essence when it comes to relationships. So when you're dating somebody, they have 90 days to 3 months to decide. Oh, it's a little bit harsh. They have 90 days to 3 months to decide if they are ready to what? Phase 3, commit. Phase 3 is the commitment phase, right? So at phase 3, now they've decided, you have agreed upon that you are ready for the next phase in your relationship, and that is monogamous. You want to be monogamous. That is monogamy, coming in at phase 3. So now you're no longer just dating. You're cutting off all the people who you were dating before, and he's like, hey, what's up, Sean? I met this person, and, I'm just going to move forward with them. That's what's happening in the commitment phase. Everybody cuts off their friends. Everybody cuts off their good morning text people. Everybody cuts off the people that they were seeing or talking to, okay? That's what happens in phase 3. You guys are in a committed relationship. You are in a committed relationship. So let's say you wasted your time, max 6 months, getting to know this person. Now, right here, In the commitment phase, you are going to date him for 1 year only. 1 year only. That's your man for 1 year. That's your man for 1 year. What's up, y'all? Thank you for joining. Tap the screen. Show me some love. Put it in the comments. What's my comments talking about? 50 plus 50 plus 50. Okay. We got Kingston. Okay. I don't know. People, let me tell y'all something. YouTube be having all the trolls. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for being here. Okay. So, phase 3. 1 year only. You're going to commit for 1 year only. 1 year, girl. The ball is in your court. Thank y'all for being here. Show me some love. Tap the screen. You are going to commit for 1 year only. That means you are only going to be his girlfriend for 1 year. 1 year. And during this time frame, he needs to be speaking futuristic to you, right? That means he's making plans for the future. What's going on next? Hey, next year we're going to do this. Next year I'm going to do that. He's talking about we and us statements. If you hear any I, guess what? He's all about himself, himself, himself. Make sure that you understand that at the end of the day, it's all about you. Dating is about you. It's about who you choose, why you choose them, and why you stay in a relationship with that person. Do not get caught up. Also, while you're in phase 2 and phase 3, ladies, protect yourself. What does that mean? That means no children, no raw dogging, no none of that. Because you are the prize, he needs to earn that. You do not need to be having that raw dog. Why? Because you end up pregnant. You end up pregnant, and now you feel obligated to grow your family and stay in that committed relationship. But that's not what you want to do. So when you are in a committed relationship, that means you guys both agreed upon it. And no more of those conversations of, what are we doing? You tell him what you're doing. You tell him what you're doing. Because guess what? When you ask him what you were doing in a relationship, that's giving away your power. And you are powerful. You are powerful, girl. I believe in you. I know you are. How do I know? I don't just talk the talk, I walk the walk, okay? I've been happily married for more than 15 years. Everything that I'm telling you to do, I did it. I did it 15 years ago, okay? This is my second marriage. Now, the first marriage, we're not going to talk about that right now because we're pressed for time. But let me tell you something. I made mistakes, and I put it in my book, Compatible Companion, the #1 new release. Go to Amazon and get the book. Go to your local bookstore, Compatible Companion. You'll read some of my story, and then you'll get that the formulas are in the book as well. So phase 3, your commitment phase. That's when you guys are in a monogamous relationship. This is only for 1 year. During this time frame, he should be talking futuristically. That means he's talking about, he's using we statements. He's using I statements. He's using, he's using we statements. He's using us statements. It's all about the family. It's all about the next big goal. You guys are planning your future together. That's what's going on in the commitment phase. That's when he has said, you know what, it's me and you against the world. Y'all Bonnie and Clyde. Y'all all of the things. That's what's happening in phase 3. Phase 3 is the commitment phase, and that's only going to be for 1 year. That's only going to be, it does not take that long. Because mind you, you dated him for 90 days already, right? You guys cut off everybody. You decided to be committed. Now you guys are in a monogamous relationship. So that's already a year, maximum 6 months. That's already a year and a half that you've been wasting with this guy. You've already been kicking it with him for a year and a half. Mind you, if you are in your 30s and you want children, you don't have time to waste. Unfortunately for women, that biological clock is something serious. So I want to make sure that you understand that it's not just about, dating and all those things. It's about your life's plan, your life's goal. So after this 1 year commitment, and it could happen sooner because for many it has happened sooner. You're over here to phase 4, excuse me. You're over here to phase 4, and that is engagement. Over here, within a year and a half max, because remember, you dated for 6 months. You are in a committed relationship for 1 year. So by this time, you should be engaged. That means if he does not know that you are the woman for him within a year and a half, you have to cut it. You have to cut your losses, sis. You have to cut your losses. You have to get up out of here. Because at the end of the day, a man is only going to do what you allow them to do. You are in charge. Nobody is keeping a gun to your head. You are in charge. You have to leave. So this is going to be engagement within a year. Of 6 months in a year, that's a year and a half, right? So engage. You should only be engaged for the wedding planning purposes. If you want to do that, because let's keep it 100, the courthouse is right around the corner. The courthouse is right around the corner. And don't get caught up on the whole big to do about the wedding. Listen, I've had two weddings. I had one that was a destination wedding, real easy, all those things. And I had one that was like, a big giant wedding, over 100 people, all those things. And at the end of the day, none of it really matters. Only thing that matters is the commitment between you and your man. That's the only thing that matters. So I want to make sure that you don't get caught up on, the whole big to do. You deserve a beautiful wedding, a beautiful marriage, and all those things, but do not let that stop you. Okay, so your engagement. You should only be engaged for, what am I going to say? Max 1 year. 1 year, 1 year, 1 year. 1 year to 1.5. Why? Because that's only for the planning phases. 1.5 years for the planning of the wedding. Now, I have a girlfriend. She got married. It didn't take her that long. It does not take long to plan a wedding. What I don't want you to get caught up on is when your man is telling you, I want you to have the wedding of your dreams. What's up, y'all? Thank y'all for joining. When a man is telling you, I want you to have the wedding of your dreams, you deserve this, you deserve that, he's dragging his feet. He's dragging his feet. So don't fall for the bull crap, okay? You want a nice ring? Yes. But the ring is going to come along with the progress that you guys make, not only in the relationship, but also as your lives grow together. Because that means he's going to be making more money, you're going to be making more money, and then he'll be able to get you that upgraded ring that you want, that you deserve, right? So it's all about the commitment. Do not let the ring stop you, the type of ring that you have stop you. If he gets down on that knee and makes a promise to you and makes a commitment to you and asks for your hand in marriage, then that's something very, very special. So do not take it lightly. You will love that for yourself, and so would your family. Then it's time for you to get it all together. So this whole thing should be 3 years or less. 3 years or less. That's it. 3 years or less. I want to make sure you understand that. It's 3 years or less. My boo, Janae, sometimes we put our trust in the stupid, how you figure. And you know what? Everybody plays the fool sometimes. Everybody plays. We've all gotten played in our relationships before. But again, it's the way you learn from that. You learn from your mistakes, and I trust that it won't happen again. I'm April A. Carter, certified expert relationship coach. What's up, y'all? Thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Thank you for joining me on TikTok. I want to make sure that you understand that at the end of the day, the relationship is all about you. It's about who you choose, why you choose them, and why you stay in the relationship with that person. Be sure to follow, subscribe, share, and like for more. Make sure you head on over to YouTube. Join the page. Subscribe to my channel. We got a lot of stuff going on. I go into depth about a lot of relationship topics, as well as giving you the formula and blueprint. Because, girl, you need a strategy. You need a strategy. What is your dating strategy? You can't just like whoever likes you. I want you to make sure that at the end of the day, you are putting you first. Why? Because there's nobody better than you. Nobody is more important than you. Okay? Go to The Relationship Lady, THE Relationship Lady on TikTok. All my people on YouTube, go to The Relationship Lady on TikTok. And then all of my TikTok people, head on over to YouTube. Go to youtube.com/@TheRelationshipLady to join, subscribe, share, like, comment more, all the things. We are taking this all the way up. 2025 is live, but guess what? 2026 is going to be sick. Your relationship is going to go from here to here. Let's get it popping. All right, I'm April A. Carter, certified expert relationship coach. And girl, I will see you on the other side. Bye. Thank y'all for joining.